Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to say hi. First episode or blog, first time really doing YouTube. Basically decided to do this as our Instagram page, Simpson's Classics 59. We get a lot of questions about our cars, what we do to them, how we have different ones, chopping and changing, where we find them, general questions of the restorations and the work that we do. So I sort of, from the success of that page, and I want to thank everyone out there for liking, subscribing to our page, and all the comments that you do give us, and the private messages. You know, it gives you boosts really when you're trying to build a car and you get a bit stuck, or you know, I might go quiet for a few days and put a photo up, and having someone go, yeah, that looks really good, that it does, it helps. Many of you out there obviously know that it gives you that boost to continue to go and carry on with what you're doing. You join me now in our mini sidewalk. Most of you know, most close friends will know her as Violet. She's a 95 mini sidewalk limited edition. She was magazine featured in Mini Magazine. You might see the copy. She's a Japanese styled / influenced car. I absolutely love the styling in Japan. I think they do the best way to describe it, and I used it in the article, is they de-rover a Mini. They celebrate everything classic and retro of a Mini, and that's everything I love about a Mini. So the reason Violet, or the sidewalk, came to look the way she does is through loads of searching and emails through Instagram more than anything, and translating stuff, talking to people in Japan, such as Turtle Trading, have been a massive help with photos and parts for this car. I just like to do something different. I think that's the main thing that's come out of doing Violet. I've owned the car for over 7 years. It was my daily for over 2 years, probably covering well over 20,000 miles a year. I'm originally from down south, so living in the northwest now, visiting family, doing shows still. She did everything, and it got to the point where she was poorly, hence the light restoration. She's had a front end, still retaining the original bonnet, so she's had wings, front panel, 1A panel, door skins, door repairs, and that is it. Oh, underneath the car it's had seals, as it had horrible over seals on it, and a slight inner seal repair to each side. Really, the car is very solid and genuine. It still retains its original actual door frames. They're all date stamped to match the car. Bonnet, the scuttle, the back end, the boot, the valance, everything's still original to the car. The reason why I didn't go the full hog and take everything off the car was I wanted to daily it again. But once she was done, work changed and things changed, and I did a lot more miles to work. And I couldn't justify it. I got to look in the way I wanted. I had a vision in my head and created it. So she's become sort of a weekend show car. Definitely gets used. She covers thousands of miles a year. And yeah, she's probably, I'd say, the most finished car out of the ones we have. Going on from that, I've 18 plus minis over the years, plus other cars. Keep jumping back to minis. We've got various projects that you've probably seen from our Instagram page going on. I'm doing my fiance's Mini at the moment, project wedding car. We're trying to get it ready for our wedding next year. However, it's turned into be a bigger job than we first thought. So work and spare time trying to sort of fit it in around everything else, plus keeping the other cars running. It does prove difficult, but you get there. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't make the day, it's do the job once. You know, you won't have to do it again. It's do it the best you can with the money you've got and the time you've got. So yeah, that's turned into a bigger job, but we're getting on it. And follow our page, and hopefully, if you guys are interested, I'll start documenting it on here as well. Base for us, minis is from a sort of quite a young age getting into them. I've always sort of liked them, but yeah, from the age of 15 I've had one, and sometimes 3 to 4 at one go. The fleet at the moment is probably the biggest it's been, period. yeah, basically I'd like to know if there's anything else you would like to know about our cars, any videos you would like to see us do. The newest addition to the fleet is a later 2001 Mini Cooper. So it's a BMW Mini Cooper. The haters out there are going to hate it. However, it's something that I've personally wanted. It's a pre-production car. It's built 2 months before actual launch. Found it in Isle of Wight on the Y-Reg forum. Been looking for a while. Downsized my daily. It's just me in the car every day. And it's ace. I mean, it needs work. It's a Mini. Whether you like it or not, it's a Mini. But it's ace. The early R50s, they hark back to the Mini. They are close to the Mini as you're going to get, but retaining loads of modern sort of features such as aircon, power steering, full leather interior. You got it all in there. Your trip computer. It's a very high spec car, but it still retains a lot of Mini features. So that's the newest one to the channel. I will do a video on it, I think. Unfortunately, this year we're doing London to Brighton in it. The Mini Sidewalk is spending a bit of time having a break because it's going to be going back down the country to be one of my best friend's wedding cars. So we're sort of pampering her, detailing her, keeping her nice, and due to the distance, we just don't want to cover over 1,500 miles in 10 days. I would feel awful if anything happened to it. Those of you who know me, I've been in and around other clubs as I move around the country. I've had different cars. I seem to have a different car every time I go to a meet or to a show. So you obviously know that the reason I started the page, the Instagram page, was to document for me personally, to show what I can do and what we do, and the reason why we do stuff differently. The biggest thing I ever hear back from people is, oh, that, how do you get it to look like that? The Mini Clubman Estate we've got at the moment, an early car, it's basically off the road for 20 years. It's done a London to Brighton 3 years ago, and that is about all it's done. It's not really moved. It's completely original. It's had very, very minimal panel work in its life. Original paint. It looks rough, but it's a very solid car. And I absolutely love how it looks. For me, I love the patina look, and you're never going to get that to look like that ever again. So we're going to try and retain it for as long as we can whilst trying to use it. Albeit it's been a right pain in the arse at the moment. That was the original car for London to Brighton, but due to our distance, due to the fact of having a little dog in the car, stuff like that, we just cannot risk breaking down. It just hasn't done enough miles from the house to give us any confidence in it, and it's not fair to break down and ruin a whole weekend. So the R50's deployed this weekend. So if you see it, we'll be on the Club and Estate register still. So come say hi. It'd be nice to put some faces to some of the names of the people that like our photos on Instagram and hopefully like our videos on here. Yeah, if there's any content you would like us to do, I thank everyone for all the kind words and comments and private messages we get via Instagram. Please let us know. If you would like to see a series of a car or a walk around of a car or more about the sidewalk that I'm sat in now, let us know. There's a few ideas that I've got to add to the channel that I'd like to do. We go all over the country for shows, events, randomly collecting parts, like the Y-Reg Cooper, for argument's sake. It came from Isle of Wight. That's a 600-mile round trip for me, but I had to have it. They don't come up often. With that spec, they don't come up often, so I knew I had to take a chance at it. The work it needs, we take it on. I'll put out another video hopefully by the end of the week of a bit of a London to Brighton prep. Obviously it's going to be of the R50, so sorry for the haters out there, but we are a classic Mini at heart, but I do love the early Mini. It is the only new Mini that is still got a very classic feel to it. If you see us at London to Brighton, like I say, Club and Estate Register, come say hi. Thank you for all your photos that you like on Instagram. I'd hope to hear from you all soon. Please like this video, and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more. Also post in the comments below if the things you would like to see and the questions you've got, and I'll do my best to answer it all. If not, hopefully see some of you at the weekend. Please look out for it. It's a silver wire edge, you'll see it. Yeah, come say hi. Be nice to meet everyone. I've met various people at shows. I could go to any show in the country and I know someone. So it's a really nice feeling, such a great community, the Mini. So yeah, that's enough from me ranting. Gonna have a brew as I'm in the north. And I'll catch you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.